Wisconsin basketball upsets no. 9 Arizona on record-setting night by John Tonje at the Kohl Center. Maybe on. Let's face it, the pressure was on Greg Gard's crew. The Wisconsin Athletic Department didn't just honor its 2014 and 15 Final Four teams Friday night. It also had Hall of Fame coach Bo Ryan in the building for the unveiling of the banner bearing his name that will be raised to the rafters of the Kohl Center. It had the makings of a perfect night as long as the Badgers men's basketball team delivered a victory over a top 10 team with a preseason first-team All-American running the show. It turned out that UW wouldn't be denied. The Badgers defeated 9 Arizona 103-88 in front of a sellout crowd of 16,838 at the Kohl Center. The victory, highlighted by a record-setting night by John Tonje, was noteworthy on a handful of fronts. Asterisk, the 103 points were the most ever for Wisconsin against a ranked opponent. Asterisk, the 15-point win over a top 10 opponent was the largest for the Badgers since a 67-49 victory over Michigan State on February 2, 2010. Asterisk, the Badgers went 41 of 47 from the free throw line to tie the single-game record for made free throws in a game that dates back to January 1, 1955 versus Illinois. Asterisk, Tonje finished with 41 points, 2 off Frank Kaminsky's single-game record, but the transfer from Missouri set a program record for free throws made by going 21 for 22. The former record of 17 was shared by Nigel Hayes and Dale Kohler. Hayes made 17 free throws against Indiana on January 26, 2016. Kohler accomplished the feat against Loyola on December 6, 1975. It was an emotional night capped with the students rushing the court to celebrate and sing the school song with the Badgers before the players went to the locker room. We were all talking about in the locker room. This is a night we'll never forget, senior Max Klesmet said. Having a team like Arizona, which is a well-coached basketball team coming in here and being able to have the Kohl Center full is everything you dream of as a kid. We all dream about playing in full arenas to a top 10 team coming in. Here are 3 takeaways from the win. John Tonje put himself in the company of UW greats. Tonje surpassed his previous career high by 10 points. He went 8 for 14 from the floor, including 4 for 6 from three-point range. He drew a game-high 13 fouls, which led to his record-setting showing from the line. Tonje fell 2 points short of equaling Kaminsky's record set November 19, 2013, but he passed former Badger stars Rick Olson and Jordan Taylor, 39 points, as well as Kohler, Joe Franklin, Devin Harris, and Orlando Tucker, 38, on the program's all-time single-game scoring list. Playing aggressively continues to be the key for Tonje. Our mindset and mentality coming into this game was to bring it to them and not wait for them to hit us first, and I think it really showed with how many times I got fouled, he said. Badgers' toughness, experience show. Wisconsin never trailed and led by as many as 18 points. It, however, did have its struggles, losing all of its lead after Arizona opened the second half with a 21-10 run. It can be tough for a team to regain control of a game after losing such an advantage. Wisconsin handled the situation with poise. Not only did it never fall behind, but it responded with a 21-9 run that gave it an 86-74 advantage with 8 minutes, 13 seconds to play. Arizona pulled no closer than 9 points the rest of the night. Tonje hit 2 threes and scored 8 points during the run. Klesmet had 4. Junior Xavier Amos and senior Kamari McGee also hit threes. It shows what they can be. Gard said of the win, "We're only November 15, but it shows what they can be and what the potential of this group is. We can talk about it and I can tell them, but they have to go play and prove it out on the court." Tightly called contests could mean longer games. The officiating points of emphasis designed to open up the game could mean games take longer to complete. Friday's regulation game took 2 hours, 34 minutes to play. 63 fouls were called and 87 free throws were taken. That said, the Badgers appear equipped to handle the closer called game thanks to its depth and volume of good free throw shooters. Guard used 11 players in the first half and 8 in the second before clearing the bench during the final minutes. After hitting 87.2%, 41 of 47 of their free throws, the Badgers' free throw percentage for the season sits at an NCAA leading 90%. How closely the game was being called wasn't lost on either team in the moment. "We came into the huddle every time and said we can't control it anymore," Klesmit said. "We can only control what we can control, and we can't determine if a ref is going to call a foul or not. I remember late in the second half, every huddle we came to was the next play. Who cares? That's the way they're calling it, the end."